black diamond.
Mao is overwhelmed.
Yes, she is. I told you were going to be overwhelmed when you come in, didn't I?
Hi everybody, I'm Mahin from Belly Dance Cookies and I'm here with Mao from Sparkly Belly. And so we are here live in New York City as part of the Your Sparkly Wardrobe project. We came down here to take you all costume shopping in the most fabulous place to shop ever. Just take a look at all this stuff right here. Alright, let's go.
Costumes. You get a lot of beading done fast.
Yes.
You know?
Or something like this. Yeah. And this 5 yards for $7.
This is great. This is like a lace with beads and sequins on. Get close and take a look at that. Like that is like the top edge of a cup, like right here, with the addition of some larger gems and things on. It would look very polished, really highly ornamented, finished, especially also with the for a belt as the covering part of the belt, and just put some larger embellishments on
some
top.
rhinestones.
Yeah, that would
and
be
finished.
Yeah, tassels are beautiful. They have a little bit of shine to them. Lots of colors. Yeah, so they would make a beautiful like edging for the bottom of like a Turkish vest, or for like a velvet scarf, like a velvet triangle scarf would be beautiful texture.
As colors.
Oh yeah, and you can bring in lots of colors to this one.
Oh,
This
so
one's got some really nice earthy colors to it.
Wow.
Costumes.
I love this one. Yeah. And that one.
And that one. And that one. And that one. What did you use that much rhinestone, wide rhinestones for? I can't even. Maybe like a whole waistband on a belt or something, or a dress or something like that.
Yeah, or make a skirt out of it.
Like these work super great on a stretch skirt, like a simple stretch skirt. But what I learned when I was doing my red velvet costume was that I had to stretch the skirt over a pillow that was about the size of my hips, and then stitch it down, which was a little tedious, but in the end it came out gorgeous.
And this is like fringe, like this one too.
Yeah,
it's like a fringe pre-made.
Yeah. You would hope that these are really strong, because you don't want something like that breaking off. That's hard
Yeah,
to fix.
no.
Yeah, this one is. This looks beautiful too. I like the zigzag fringe. This is awesome.
It will be a really fun costume.
Very fusiony, but that would be fun. Yeah.
Totally. As you move, it kind of like flies, which creates really cool effect.
Shimmy going right there.
Yeah.
You know, I can imagine something like this as like a little shoulder, like a little paulette kind of a thing.
Yeah.
That would be really cool like that.
Really cool. Yeah, you can layer it with beads and things.
Yeah, can you imagine this with like some like black and silver kind of a like black and silver and turquoise?
Yes. Or something.
Oh yeah.
And here's peacock feather.
Oh.
Belly dancer's favorite.
You know what? I mean, not even just as this, but like just taking the single ones off to use. You know,
As an applique.
yeah, like as you know, just having just a couple of them on the belt without having the whole thing. That would be, and you could bead on top of that if you wanted to. I think that if I was going to use something like this, I think I might want to like have a way to take it off for washing. Because you know that you wash your costumes a ton, but this would not stand washing at all.
No.
Yeah, I would like want to mount this on a snap or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, like you could like if you put this thing and you mounted it on a little snap with like a jewel at the top of it, you could remove it for washing.
Yeah, totally.
That is so gorgeous.
It's really nice quality.
Yeah, look at the intensity on that blue.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's very
so realistic looking.
All right, right, so we're looking at these. Now you were just saying about like doubling this up so they're closer. And the other things you can do with this stuff is like take something like this that's shorter and colorful and put it on top of something that's a background that's longer.
That's really fun.
Really intricate looking beaded design, like, you know, a black on white or a black on pink. Or
No, it's just like a touching.
we're just gonna sit here and pet the fringe all day.
Like candies.
This
Yeah. Thanks.
it's rare that I'm taller than someone else.
So pretty. And you can just take the colors from here, and then the color palette for your costume is done. It's beautiful.
Last year when I was here, I just came shopping with my sister, and I said I need to go costume shopping. She said, what are you looking for? I said, I don't know, I'll know it when I see it.
Yeah.
I said, I'm looking for something that inspires me. And so what I wound up finding was a necklace. And from there, I wound up picking the colors and going from that to pick all the trims and piece of fabric and things like that. So I didn't come with, because, you know, sometimes, especially, you know, when you're shopping here, you can probably find anything you want, but if you don't have like unlimited options, then if you leave yourself just open to finding something that inspires you, then it kind of leads you guided by what's available. The soft colors like this, they work really nicely for up-close costumes. Costumes you're going to use like for party gigs and things like that. But once you get onto a stage, colors like this like really tend to wash out. So yeah, I'm going to stick to the bright stuff for the stage. This
It's a belt.
texture. Yeah, it is a belt. Yeah, exactly.
You know, shape it nicely, and it's a belt. It's
You
gorgeous.
add colored beading on top of these, following the pattern. Big stone.
Yeah.
Center. The costume fairy always talks about cross-pollination between your bra and your belt, making sure that you have the same elements in there. Now this is really wide, so it's hard to pull something out of it. But I suppose if you if you trimmed back this and like took one of these, you could use that on a bra to kind of bring the design up into the top.
Totally. And the color scheme is very neutral, so it's easy to match.
Oh yeah, you could do anything.
Lace. I love lace. This kind of stuff looks beautiful against black. It just pops so much.
It's a very Art Deco kind of look.
Yeah, totally. And if you're making kind of more ornate cover-up or something, cover-up is really easy to make kaftan dress. You can use this as trimming, and then it'll look gorgeous.
For this price, I don't think we want to use this on the cover up, but you know, that would be
Cover-up for life.
But again, this could be like if you take the motif off of it, like this motif here could totally be used on a bra and filled in. Like, can you imagine they like filling this in with with sequins or seed beads and some extra colors?
Yeah.
7 would be enough to do like a bra and a belt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 will probably be less than a yard.
Yeah.
You can take something very expensive and stretch it a lot.
Totally.
You have something like this. Well, this is it's asymmetrical, so you'd need to put like one on like one way, and you need to put one the other way. But then if you find something that looks like it coordinates with it for the top that has that kind of the same shape, then you can bring this up onto the cups of the bra. And then you've got it all tied together.
Yeah, totally. And then it's finished.
That's basically my red velvet costume. That's how that got done. 2 license plates front and back and cup decorations, and that was all the beading there was.
Nice. From like kind of drape from one to another.
Oh, that would be gorgeous.
Like so cute.
Yeah, you could put just a couple of those on the front and then have the bead drape between. That would be gorgeous, gorgeous.
Actually, I might just hang it like this in the house because I don't think I could ever. It's so pretty.
This would be really beautiful with some assumed fabric. Just it's got that same kind of a, geometric, graphic kind of a quality to it, but extra sparkle. That would be a beautiful trim, like for the
totally.
edge cup or something like that.
Yeah. I want to buy something, but I don't know what to buy.
It's overwhelming. It's like, what on earth do you buy when there's so much stuff to choose
Yeah,
from?
what am I going to do?
Too many choices.
Yeah, I know. And then I thought I'd finish looking at everything and I'm seeing something more sparkly over there.
We're here at a different store. And
Chain section.
Yeah.
And I love
That's
coins.
awesome.
I don't know what to call these.
They're almost like paillettes, but they're metal and they're not thin. But yeah, the way they're curved, it picks up all kinds of different colors and
And they're
makes it more
amazingly light.
yeah, it is. But it also makes some noise too. They look like
So
pretty
cute.
well attached. This would be awesome for the front of a belt drape or between a bra, like between the cups of a bra down like a belly drape,
Yes.
kind of a thing like that.
Exactly.
I have made costumes with lighter chain like this. We've kind of gotten in trouble with that. We've had problems with breakage and
really?
also tangling.
Yes.
And so I didn't, it's possible that we had gotten some chain that wasn't really a great quality. So I would say if you're going with a fine chain, you definitely go with something of a better quality and maybe even go something heavier. But I thought, even though it looked great when we were making it, it just, in the end, it felt like it wasn't as thick as I wanted it from a distance. So it was a little bit live and learn situation.
Yeah.
But heavier gauge of chain would be
Yeah.
nice.
I think chain makes really nice decoration.
With some jewelry hardware, you could always add hanging beads, which is something like
charms.
that. Like some
So
split,
fun.
right? With some split rings, you can add some things to it.
It's fun.
This is a beautiful idea for kind of a riff on the nude look. Because even if you have like another, like a color underneath of it or a beige, like something solid underneath of it. And this, like the lace, and then an applique on top of the lace.
And finished with horsehair braid down here. Gives a bit of fullness. Gorgeous.
Swings it out.
Yes.
This was used just this part. That could be the front of a belt.
Totally.
Just trimming carefully, like picking your section of the pattern.
So this year too much
Oh, wow.
time. We're gonna charge you for all this video. But if you buy, we don't charge you.
That would be spectacular on top of like a satin top, on top of a satin, and then that on a bra cup. It's all beaded and ready to go.
Yeah.
Or on gold. Can you imagine that, like on an antique gold satin underneath of it?
Totally.
That would be so pretty.
Oh, this is so cute. So cute.
Yeah, and like with a troupe, having some like this and some like this, because the pink and blue and blue and pink.
It'll look so cute.
Yeah. So we are at the famous Spandex house in New York City, where pretty much every belly dancer mail orders from.
Yeah, I did too.
Look at how happy these two are.
Yes. Yeah, that's because we're looking over there, all the glittery spandex over there.
Like I see costumes there.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Stretch.
It's great to make a skirt with mesh because you don't have to necessarily hem the ends because it doesn't fray, and it makes gorgeous skirt. Melody dress with this. It'll be so fun.
Yes.
This makes me happy.
It's gorgeous.
Oh yeah, it is. That would be beautiful as a belly dress.
I hope you guys have enjoyed shopping with us in New York City. We got some really cool stuff. I got some really sparkly kind of see-through fabrics. I'm going to layer over something else. Not sure what color yet, but I think it's going to make a beautiful costume. And Mom, what'd you get?
Okay, so I got lots of stuff, but here's a beautiful spandex. It's really stretchy and it's multiple color of, I don't know, gems or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet, but I'll figure it out. And then I'm gonna do a whole video of what I got in Garment District, and I got business cards from every store. So I'm gonna give you guys all the information about where you can get these things.
We hope that you've enjoyed coming along shopping with us, maybe even caught the Facebook Live post that we are doing today. So Mal, it's been so much fun to do this